Hello and welcome. In this video we're going to have a look at a Equatech social media ring light. It's got adjustment for the brightness, the colour, powered by USB, and various different things. I think this came from I think it was Home Bargains, but this one has actually failed. This is number 2, a replacement that I've just bought my wife because she uses it for her channel. They do come nice ball bracket to give you a good amount of adjustment on your camera. A little stand, a little bracket to hold the your phone in the middle. Let's put these off to one side, and we'll show you what's gone wrong with this. I did have a 5-volt power supply here yesterday. There it is. Okay, so if I plug it in, I can turn it on and it'll give me warm light. Now, it's meant to swap modes, and you're meant to be able to alter the brightness. Now, this had stopped working, because one of the nice things with this is it does have 3 different colour grommets and a fully adjustable brightness. Well, this was going to be a teardown video and showing you it not working and investigating what had gone wrong with it and what was in it. However, it's decided to start working, so I'm going to put this back into service. Maybe we'll still take it apart, I don't know. Let's have a look, see what's inside here, because I'm sure that if I gave it back it'll stop working again quite quickly. I'm going to start and just run around the edge here. The small flat-ended screwdriver, and I'm going to repeat in the middle. Now it sounds to me like there's some glue in there that I'm breaking, so could probably use a splonger, but you know what, it's done the job brilliantly. And now we can see inside it what's in there, and as you can see there's 2 sets of LEDs. So if I turn them on, right, I'm going to turn the brightness right down on them. So when it's on cold white, the outside light's on. The medium light, the both sets come on, and for the warm light, just the outside comes on. So you can see. So that gives you the warm light, that gives you the cold light, and that's the medium one. You know, it's exactly what I would have expected to see in here. Okay, this is the controller. This is glued together, so any sort of dismantling of this is not going to be reversible, I wouldn't think, but let's give it a go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pair a pair of cutters and just go on the line, and to be fair, that's come apart really easily. And there's a little circuit board in here. So on this side of the circuit board we've got 4 buttons, and over here we have a transistor for each side and a little controller. Let's see if we can get a bit more zoomy zoom. Now, I cannot see in the camera any numbers on that, so I can't tell you what these parts are because they have been defaced. The 5-volt positive is going straight to the LEDs, and this circuit is switching the neutrals over. Now my plan with this was, if it hadn't come back to life, was purely and simply just to make it run at full brightness on the one colour. Now I'm thinking about it being a buck and boost on here, but you know what? I've got this suspicion there's not. So let's do a little experiment with it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift off one of the neutrals, this white one here. Okay, and then I'm just going to offer it to the other side of the transistor, and let's just see if it comes on full brightness. So you can see the live goes in here and goes straight back out. The neutral comes along here and it just goes into the two transistors, into the and then back out. The transistors are controlled by this little circuit here. So what I'm wondering is, if I was to remove this white here, now that has actually caused the light to go out. So if I put it to here, does it come back on? And it does, it comes on at full brightness. So what that means is that the lighting circuit is being run at 5 volts. That's cool. So I'm going to just solder this back on here because this is still working and has decided to go back to working. However, you can see here that little design of the circuit. It is kind of cool. And as I say, on the other side, there's just some push buttons. So I think what I might do is show you close up the inside of the light. Okay, so we've got here, this is the daylight, this is the warm light, and then the ground. So they're connecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 LEDs in series. I'm looking at the resistors, I'm wondering what the resistors actually do. Oh look, they're joining in here, in a middle point there. So all the resistors are paralleled up by the looks of it. So there is some resistance on them. But, you know, it's a lot of LEDs to put across 5 volts. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I hope you find it interesting. I'm going to put this back together, put it back in the box, and we'll go back to using it. But it does give you some sort of idea of what they're doing. You know, in some ways I'm glad it's not faulty, but the fault that it developed was it would come on warm light but wouldn't swap to cool light. But what this has allowed me to find out is if it does it again, I can take the controller apart and I can make it just work on cool light, which will be absolutely fine for what it's being used for. So thanks for watching, watch some of the other stuff and enjoy. Thank you.